Hi, it's Jess here from Nigezza Creates, and I just thought I would show you how I made this. It's a journal cover. It's a little mini journal cover. I was having a play at the weekend. It's got a nice sturdy spine, and although the cover at the moment is a bit floppy, once it's got paper and things stuck on it, it'll be a lot stiffer. Got two little shallow tuck pockets on the inside there, and yeah, I made this out of paper bags, lunch bags. So you may have seen my holiday haul. I'm not sure what order I'm doing things in. I'm frantically filming to catch up. So I got these on my recent holiday to Turks and Caicos. So I don't think I'm going to use that one. That one looks a little bit mangled there. So let's get a different one out. There, that's better. So I'm assuming these are widely available in the States, because most of the stuff on Turks is imported. Yeah, it is a USA product. So I'll just let you know how big these ones are, so you know what I'm working with. I'm sure you can do the same principle with other paper bags. So it is just shy of 11 inches tall, and they are about 5 1/4, just shy of 5 1/4 wide. They've got a gusset, they've got the thing at the bottom. They are quite thin. Now, all paper bags are not the same. So I got this pile from a friend of mine, and the paper in this is a bit thicker, and they are bigger, as you can see. They're bigger than 12 inches, and they are just shy of 6 inches wide, these ones. But you'd be able to do with these as well. So use the same principle, whatever bags you have. So what I quite liked about this was I decided to make a little square journal. So I kind of measured this way, and that's where I put my score mark. So if I remember exactly what I did, I'm a bit rubbish. I make something, I put it to one side, and then do other things, and I kind of forget. So I was going for a square journal, so I did do it. Did I do it 5 1/4? I did. I say you do whatever fits your measurement. So I'm going down there at 5 1/4. And then I did a 1 1/2 inch spine. I thought, just checking, yeah, I thought that was about right. So quarter, that's 1 inch, 1 1/2 inch. So scored down there, and then I went to another 1 1/2 inch. That is actually going to be my cut line. Okay, so I scored at the point that's the same width as this. Then I did 1 1/2, and then I did another 1 1/2. That bit is then going to get chopped off, because I don't want that bit. So let's see where the score line is. We'll chop it off, and that's why the spine is nice and robust, because I stick that down like so. So it's got all that layer of packaging And I'm doing the same with this one. So oh, that's gone for Burton. So I'll go through that again. I've measured that, going along here at the same measurement, so I get a nice square. I've decided on a 1.5 inch spine. You decide yourself what you want. And then I'm going to do another 1.5 inch there. So that is my cut line. There we go. So let's put this away for now. So now I'm going to give these a good fold and a good burnish. So those will get stuck down and then stuck down together, and that is the construction of the cover. Simple as that. Got a little bit of pocket there, a little bit of pocket there. Obviously it's going to get glued down. I did sew them. You don't have to, but I decided that that's what I would do. Now, I didn't put any reinforcements at these corner bits, which I would normally do. I'd normally put some tie back or some tape of some sort at this bit where you would open and close. So I am going to do it on this one because I think it would be better. So I am just going to get, I'm going to do it with tape. I'm going to use tape on this one. You could go down it with some tie back and just glue it on the inside. But I'm thinking I'm going to do tape on this one instead of sewing, so it's a bit different. So I want to glue these edges down. I think I'll use my art glitter. So I'm going to put, so this is a very shallow pocket that you get. But I think it's quite cool. I chose not to stick anything on this first. You could do that if you wanted this inside bit covered, but I decided I'm going to cover this bit and leave that as the brown paper bag showing, so that you kind of know that's its origins. I quite like seeing the original thing that I've made my junk journal out of. Now obviously I've used brand new lunch bags. You could upcycle ones that have already been used. If you're like me and you get your prescriptions from Boots, then you might already have, you can use those bags as well. I've used them before for journal covers. So just whatever you've got. I'm going to change now to my collal, and I'm going to glue along here. Because I'm not sewing it, I'm going to glue it. And I think I did pop a bit of glue on these bits, just so the edge of your journal's got a little bit of extra strength. because I do find with the collar it does add a bit of strength to the paper. There we go. If there was bits here lifting up, as there is, I'd sort of go in and stick them down. Although I will be covering this. I left the lid off this all night because I do. There we go. And then I might just glue a bit of this down. And then so that is the one half there. Not glued that very well. I think it just needs a moment. And what I did on my sewing machine is I just sewed all the way around there, and then went up there, and up there to get that. But I'm not going to do that on this one at all. So I'm going to do this exactly the same. So if you were sewing, you wouldn't necessarily need to glue. But I think I glued anyway. Because that's how I roll. So and then, as I say, that's how you're going to have, well, it's a little bit more than 4 layers because you've got the gusset at the top and the bottom. And then we are just going to join those together. You can see some of the glue, fine when it's dry, and that is what we got to do then to form I'm liking that one for the front, yep. So I'm gonna, so if I want that for the front, just because I think the edges are better, then it goes behind the bottom bit so that the seam is on the other side, although I am going to cover it in tape, so you're not really going to see it. Okay, so I'm going to put glue on this bit. Plenty of glue. And if you are gluing and then sewing, you want your glue to dry before you pop it through the sewing machine. Otherwise you'll get it all in your needle, and you don't really want that. So loads of glue on that. It is now oozing. Doesn't matter. So do get quite a bit of wiggle room with colour. what you can do is get a few clips to hold that together whilst it dries. And I say with this one, I haven't reinforced those bits, but what I might do on this one is put some fabric on the inside to cover that bit up, and join my signatures to that, and then that gives that a little bit of strength then. So that's my idea for that. Right, let's put, where's my dangle for this, and I'm going to put some of this tape on this. See some oozing that's coming out there. Let's see how it is now. I think we're okay. So we've got the seam there at the back and the seam there at the back, and we've got a nice stiff spike. So now I'm going to put some tape. So this is construction tape. There are different tapes you can use, I'm sure. I'm sure duct tape would probably work, gaffer tape. Not that straight, but it'll do. So I'm just going to cut that off. Put it down here. I would have preferred to put a little bit more over this way. To the other side, a little bit more like I wanted. Oh, well, that's never happened to me before. Yeah. So what I really want is to have that in the middle of my tape. So let's see the line there. I think that's about right. Yeah, it's a bit better. Not going down very straight. Not a perfectionist at all. And that will strengthen the spine of that book really well. Really didn't cut that very well. There we go. And then I put that crease back in there for the spine. And it's really going to help keep that from ripping. I am going to add a bit more there because it's not over enough at all. Okay, that'll do. Yeah, you wouldn't have to put 2 layers, only because I didn't put it over enough there. And I'm much happier with that. I am going to cover the spine, so I'm not bothered about that showing. And on the inside, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do on the inside, but there we go. So that is a sewn way and a non-sewn way of making a cover like this. I'll be putting paper around this so you won't notice that edge like that. And I might put some more tape around this. I haven't decided, so for now I'm going to leave it like that. So that is our 2 versions of a cover from lunch bags. So I'm going to call that part 1 of lunch bag journal. Okay, so I'll decorate the cover in the next one, and I might do them differently again, so you get 2 different sort of ideas for it. So hope you enjoyed that. Hope that's given you some ideas and some inspiration, and I'll be back very, very soon with another episode in this little mini journal. Okay, bye for now.